Number 16 Utah football produces season highs on offense in 34-14 win over Cal. Salt Lake City. The "next man up" mentality for the number 16 University of Utah football team was front and center in its 34-14 win against the California Golden Bears today for Rice-Eccles Stadium's 80th straight sellout as the Utes walked away with a complete team win. Utah improved to 5-1 overall and 2-1 in Pac-12 play. Utah produced a season-high 445 yards on offense, holding Cal to just 254, including 66 rushing yards to mark the fourth time this season Utah has held its opponent to under 100 yards rushing. Utah's 445 yards on offense included a season-high 317 rushing yards and 4 rushing touchdowns, with the Utes holding the ball for 37-53 of the game compared to California's 22-07. Utah averaged 5.9 yards per play on offense, including 8.5 per completion and 6.0 per rush, also going 10 of 17 on third downs while producing 21 first downs to Cal's 16. On defense, the Utes racked up 5.0 sacks, with Utah's offensive line keeping the Bears sackless. Game leaders. It was an offensive explosion from a defensive player today against Cal, with safety Sione Vaki playing both ways, recording a career-high 15 carries for 158 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. It was the most rushing yards in a game by a Utah defensive back since at least 1996, with the last defensive back scoring a rushing touchdown in a game being Eric Weddle in 2006. Running back Jaquindon Jackson also put up 94 rushing yards on 22 carries, scoring his first touchdown of the season. Bryson Barnes earned the start at quarterback, finishing the game 15 of 21 for 128 yards, targeting freshman wide receiver Mikey Matthews 7 times, with Matthews catching each one. On defense, safety Cole Bishop and linebacker Kareen Reed led the team with 6 tackles each, with Bishop adding a fumble recovery while Van Fillinger added 4 tackles that included a team-high 2.0 sacks. Jonah Ellis was once again outstanding on the edge, grabbing 4 stops with 1.5 sacks, 2.5 tackles for loss and a forced fumble, while linebacker Lander Barton had 4 stops and his second interception of the season. First quarter breakdown. For the second straight game, Utah found itself behind early, with its opponent getting on the scoreboard first. With 5:41 to go in the first quarter, Cal finished an 82-yard drive that ended in a 48-yard passing touchdown to take the 7-0 lead. The Utes were unable to get points on the board in the first quarter, despite producing 79 yards of offense that included 67 yards on the ground. Utah held the Bears to just 32 rushing yards to begin the game, but Cal found success through the air with 94 yards, with an average of 9.7 yards per play. Second quarter breakdown. With 13:29 on the clock in the second quarter, linebacker Lander Barton picked off the Bears to get the ball back in Utah's hands, with the Utes setting up on the Cal 48-yard line. Barnes marched the Utes downfield 48 yards to even the score, contributing 2 third-down conversions with his legs and his arm, with the drive ending on a 3-yard rushing touchdown from Jackson. After Utah's defense forced a 3-and-out on Cal's next drive, the Utes would take over on their own 11-yard line with 6:39 to go in the half. It would be Barnes and Vaki once again extending the drive, both converting third and fourth downs with rushes, as the 15-play scoring drive ended in Vaki's first career rushing touchdown to give the Utes a 14-7 lead with 26 seconds remaining in the half. The Utes finished the quarter with 131 yards of total offense, producing 92 on the ground and 39 through the air, also going 3 for 4 on third down conversions. On the other side of the ball, Utah held the Bears to just 17 yards on offense, with Cal only averaging 2.1 yards per play. Third quarter breakdown. Utah continued to add points to its line, opening the third quarter with a 23-yard field goal from Cole Becker to give the Utes a 17-7 advantage. The scoring drive included a 17-yard completion to Devon Vele and a 41-yard catch from Munir McClain to put the Utes in scoring territory, eventually settling for the 3 points. Thanks for watching NY Sports News. Stay tuned for more updates.